Okay, I've basically got everything set up. So it's all good, probably. It is. It has been a day. It's been. If you count my day as starting. Hang on. Let's turn the music down a little bit. If you count my day as having started at midnight, then oh, it's been a fucking day. But it doesn't matter now. That doesn't matter now. Hang on. There we go. It doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter now. I am here. And I've got some an interesting idea. There you can. Honestly, I think I might change that position. I might change that position toggle to be like more like this. Yeah. But I've got some interesting stuff I think that I want to do today, which is you can expect by the title some slightly game dev stuff. It's like I'm modding. I'm game modding. That's what I'm doing today. I am doing stuff. Yeah. So pull this up. So to start out, of course, fuck you. Clear the weather. So to start out, I need to fucking figure out where I wanted to put this. I want it to be around this area, like the general kind of let me turn my draw distance up just a little bit. General like Bryson area, kind of. Actually, ooh, look at that. It's like a natural. That's like a natural like little spot that something could go. Look at that. Only problem might be the gradient, but we could sort that out when we get to it. Okay. Okay, that'll work. Only question is, where do I want to put the turnout? Okay, let me pull up the map editor. We're gonna give that a nice little prefix. So for anyone who hasn't modded, like built a track mod for Railroader, which I'm sure is basically everyone. Hi. let me see here. So this is where this is where I want to go. If I like build straight from here, I don't want to have to shift power poles around though. I'm probably going to have to. Where are the nodes over here? There is a node here. Could use this. Let's see. If I flip the node around. Yeah. 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 Let me see about this. Is this on a gradient? I can't tell. Is this a gradient? No, that's flat. Okay. That track is level, this track is level. Okay, this is all level. So if I want to get out here somewhere, then I'm going to need to add a node. Why is that invalid? I move it. Okay, if I if I move it over, it becomes valid. Okay. Now I want it to curve. Maybe a bit shallower of a curve. Gonna move out like this. Yeah, that looks good. Let's rebuild track. Yeah, that looks good. And I can... Oh, I'm gonna have to group ID all these, aren't I? Shit. What's the group ID for these segments? S2. Okay, so these all need to be ID S2. And then... Yeah, this is how I'm gonna kinda, I guess, set it up. That's the configuration I suppose I'll go for. Just save that. Let me quickly check my... Yep. I've got VS Code up, but since it's not exactly doing anything at the moment, since I'm not doing anything with like actual scripting at the moment, I'm leaving that out of the stream. So let's add another one. Add another segment. Actually, the gradient the gradient is pretty close. This is like pretty close to the like height level that I need to be at. Okay, okay, maybe not that far. Extend it out a bit. Move it over a bit. Move it there. It would be really funny if I like lowered this section of track by exactly 1 unit, just so that there's like a gradient here for no reason. Hi, Thrill. That's funny. I like that. S2, set it to branch track. I think I can't exactly remember how you make bridges. I can't exactly remember how to make bridges, but I'll cross that problem when we get there. I'm not making a bridge joke. So this segment is going to be the bridge. And we're going to, let's see, move over to the right a little bit. Give it just a smidge of a turn. No, not that. Left a little. One more turn. Okay. That's going to be the bridge segment. This is basically going to cross the road like perfectly. Wow. Only problem is that then I have to start climbing. I'm gonna have to start climbing. Yeah, this is an uphill section there. Fortunately, there's this nice big open space after that, so I can do whatever the hell I want there. Do I have... Okay, I do have CLB's assets on. Let's raise this a little bit, and let's give this a little bit of vertical rotation, just so that it can start to climb a little bit. I don't want it to be too much to start out. I want it to like kind of not suck. Oh, forget about it. This is fine. Speed limit, group ID, branch. Otherwise, I'm going to forget all of that. I can set the track style after I make the next segment, which I will do right now. Track style, bridge. Rebuild. I do not know why the rail bed is still there. Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay, we got the bridge track now. I'm not even gonna, you know what? I'm not gonna bother to try and make it look good with the road right now. I can do that another time if I really want to. I just want to like lay down the track. So, gonna turn even more. And we're going to up a little bit more. We're going to increase that a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more up. This is gonna have to be a fairly steep grade, whether I like it or not. So may as well just suck it up. Yeah, that I don't think that's safe, but I don't know how to make the road meet the rail, so I'm gonna be so real, I don't care at the moment. That is funny. Let's see, add another. I'm gonna fucking add. Come on, add. Thank you. Oh, I'm gonna have to increase the grade even more. Oh my goodness. Railroader with track playing mod? Cool. Yeah, I'm this is a little bit of a pain, I'll be honest. Let's see. Probably want to other way. Want to even out the grade a little bit. That's fine. That's all right. 3% grade up to a coal mine. That's fine. That works. It's not a big deal. I don't want to make the grade any steeper though, so move this over, rotate it, move it over a little bit more. Oh yeah, yeah. That'll work. Let's save that. I'm not making the grade any worse. I'm not making the grade any more extreme. I refuse to make the grade any steeper. So This is just the gradient. This is just the gradient that we're gonna have up until we get all the way up here. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Rebuild? Come on, wait for it. The first railroader mod, maybe it's possible to edit the vanilla map and give it lots of parallel tracks. People have made double tracking before. I don't remember who, but someone did double tracking like at some point already. I might need to curve that a little more. It's 2 branch. And then we'll add another node. Just extend it out nice and far. You can tell the point where I stopped caring. Come on. There we go. Let me... Can you place industries and service stations too? Yeah, that's where this was going. I mean, maybe not service, but I was going to put an industry up here. This is like a 3% grade, right? This is literally a 3% grade. I'm not making the grade any sharper. I'm not making it any steeper. I refuse. And that's going to bite me in the ass. Yeah. I think what I'll do is this is like a big space. So what I can do is I can loop the track around. I'll bring it up around like the side of this hill and then loop back. Oh, or maybe I won't be able to do that. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Did I already do this? No, I did not do this segment. Okay. Let's rebuild the track and see where this is. I could instead go around this way. Hang on. I'm going to bring the track out like that. And oh, this is not getting any shallower. I'm starting to realize an error in my ways. Maybe I should have raised all the track bed. Maybe I should have let the grade get steeper. Oh, this is an industrial line. I don't think it matters all that much. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that one. One can go away. I'm going to fix the gradient. Or at least try to fix the gradient. What if I just raise all the track by like a bit? Just raise all the nodes up. Let me see. For 3.5. Okay. The problem with this though is then that the the problem with this is that now the grade is inconsistent. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. I'm redoing all this. I'm redoing all these. I'm redoing them. Doing it again from here. 4% grade. 4% grade will totally fix all of my problems. What is this? 4.5%? No. That's a little. 4.5. 4.5, maybe. 4.5 could work, actually. If I like, raise that up a little bit. Raise that up. No, not that. Raise this up a little bit. That could work. It is a hell of a ruling grade. But if it gets me up there, I don't care. Okay. Brain has finished braining. What the fuck? Oh, I did do that. Holy shit, is that blinding light? Wait. Oops. Wait, hang on. That's something I can... Wait a minute. Where is it? Where's that? Where are the filters? Hang on. Okay, that's it. That's it. I'm done. I'm already sensing an issue. What was that? Drink. Drink. I'm sensing an issue, an impending issue of the fucking track gradient still not being high enough. I'm not gonna make this a fucking 1 in 20 grade. I do not. Unfortunately, there's a cooldown, so I cannot waterboard you. Yeah, that happened. That cooldown is in place due to my first stream after the comeback, being fucking drowned in water. Which, to be fair, that was like the only redeem I had, so... It's 2. Well, I don't have a cooldown on mine. Well, yeah, but you're a fucking masochist, so... I just take smaller sips based on... I refuse! Build a cogwheel section if the gradient gets too... Oh my god. When I build a fucking tunnel loop for my stupid ass coal mine. That works. You know what? This segment is fine. That segment is fine. I don't want to touch it anymore. Oops. Zoom out again. Where are you building? I'm building around... I switched off around this little area west of Bryson. Yeah. I like building my stuff around, like, the east side of the map. The only problem is that makes it more difficult for me to find places to put things. Because people put things here already. I like it when I can actually use my mods with other people's mods, you know? Stop. Don't do that. Don't... Turn forward. I'm going to be so displeased if this can't get up to this, like, height, because I want to get to the part where I actually build the industry and not just the track that goes to the industry. Let's move that a little bit further that way. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good. Add. I'm a track near Bryson along the river behind the factory. Yeah, I was considering building back there, but a lot of games that I run use West Bryson Industries, which basically fills this entire space with junk. So I don't wanna be in the way. And also I don't think a coal mine would fit over there thematically. I want it to be up in the hills. Speaking of hills, holy shit, 4.5% was like the sweet spot. That was it. I awesome. I can actually get to the part where maybe I start building the industry itself. Once let's see, give it a little turny here. Actually, yeah, let's turn it a little bit more like that. And then what I'll do is I will lower it by a little bit, and then flatten this back out. And that should be good. There's a little bit of a there's a little bit of a hump. There's a tiny bit of a 5% there. It's just for a moment. Second sawmill for Bryson and Hemingway's timber would also be advantageous. Actually, that is a good question. How much, if you're running the Whittier sawmill at full capacity, like at tier 5, just for the base game, how much of the logs on the map are you actually consuming? Because, like, that's something that I haven't thought about. Can use the logs from the starting area. You can just run it off the. Yeah, fair. Put a sawmill at the bottom of the Walker branch. Why not? Or like something. Let's see. Now the question becomes, where do I want all of these industry things to be? Okay, I need sorry, I'm getting repositioned. I need 3 things. I need a track for mining supplies, I need a track for the empty hoppers, and I need a track for the loaded hoppers. This is gonna be I'm gonna do a teleporting industry like Robinson. So, like Robgat. So, I need those 3 things. And I think I have an idea for them. This is a nice big flat area, but there's also some space back here. So, what I'm thinking is, like, there's a big flat space back here, but there's also a hill over here that's, like, kind of in the way of just making a whole big square. So I'm thinking that I put the mining supplies and empty track on a switchback, and then have the loads end up over here. Paper mill at Andrews uses far too little wood, doubling the amount required. Yeah, true. I think the two industries at Sova take about 20 cars of pulpwood per day, which is like pretty much nothing. It's not much. Actually, I'm curious. How much does this make? 30 cars a day. You can supply Andrews just off of the Graham County pulpwood. You could totally double the consumption of snowbird paper and like it'd be fine. Might need more tracks, but okay, let's get down to business. Let's get down to fucking to business. To business. Sus. Oh, this is all still on a grade. I'm dumb. Okay, hang on. I might need to still have like a... Let's see, what would this be? 1.7%? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know how the dudes in the mine are gonna fucking get their cars uphill. Maybe what I do is I put the empties up here and then the loads down here, and then it's a pain in the ass in order to get all the loads out. That would be funny. That would be very funny. Okay. Let us... Lettuce. This is still, yeah, that's still a 1%. Or 1.7%. Let's just do that. Give it a little turn. Give it a little bendy. Make it a little bendy in the middle. Bendy. And then more curves. More curviers. More something. What? I see. I see someone found the new redeems. My God. Goodness. Okay. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted from the task at hand. I'm still doing stuff. Can I move this? I'm gonna move this node up a little bit. And then I'll do is I'll set this to 25. I'll do that. I'll do yard and branch. Rebuild track. I look away for 5 seconds. Yeah, someone found the new toggles or the new redeems. I see. Yeah, it's on I believe a 5-minute cooldown. Though, while watching you plunk tracks down makes me want to play City Skylines again. Probably need to purge a few gigabytes of mods first. Yeah, true. I think I got City Skylines for free on fucking, well, for quote-unquote free on PlayStation, like, a good few years ago. And, I played it for a while, and I didn't really like playing it. I'm gonna be so honest. It is not for me. That is not the kind of game. I don't like the city builder all that much. Which is honestly kind of strange given what I'm doing now. You'd think I'd find that kind of thing interesting. Which fucking direction are... Turn? Where? Huh? Okay, thank you, game. Let's extend this out a little bit further. And then... yeah. And what I'll do... this... and then what I can do here is I can flip this node around. I'm gonna need to flip around the rotation. 162.4342. I'm not sure how to fix that. Let's... oh. That was too much. Modless City Skylines is very lacking compared to the... yeah. That's fair. Okay. Flip. And do that. And that should fix it. That looks like it fixed it. Good enough. Close enough. So now if I add another segment there, haha, can put a switch down. This reminds me of the surveyor mode in trains. It is a little bit like that, I guess. Okay, can you, like, not fucking block my view with a bunch of dirt, please, game? I admit that it is a little bit like that. I never fucked around with the surveyor, though, so, like, I never really used the surveyor. How do I change the normal on the switch stand? Whatever. It's probably some priority thing that I don't understand nor care enough to understand. Holy shit, that is Hello, that is a name and a half. Oh my goodness. Womb fillers 69. That is a fucking amazing name. I'm not sure if I can say that. I'm not sure if I can say that. YouTube might kill me. Let's see. Where do I want the... Let me extend this out a little bit. Where do I want the... Okay, I'll put the... I'll move the... A little bit... 10,000 bits and you'll have it. 10,000 bits and it's yours. Trying to figure out where I want to put this stuff. I'm going to have another node here. That's gonna go off to the load tracks, or like the loaded hopper tracks. It'd be really funny if I put like a tipple right here. Cause like why would you put it there specifically? Okay. And then what I can do is add another node. Move it over a little bit. Fop mode. I don't think I ever showed this off, like, by itself. But yeah, this is something that my model can do, I guess. Hang on, I might need to make this a less crappy turn. Why won't it let me? Okay, there it goes. But it... Oh my goodness. I don't get it. I don't get it. Hello? There. Fuck. Don't recall seeing you flaunting your tail, no. I wasn't keen on making the make you a woman option. It's not quite my cup. That one's just a tamer version of the big option, honestly. It's just like... It's just a tame version of that, is all. Let's see. Yes, but the principle of it... I guess so. And let me add another segment here. That's long enough to fit a boxcar, I think. Yeah. That'll work. So that's gonna be mine supplies. This is where the mining supplies are gonna go in. And then I didn't bother getting rid of the grade because it's a fucking downhill. It's not gonna foul the main or anything. So who cares? Oh God. Just like this is the tame version of me flinging a lot of bits at you. Someday I wish I could be rich and be a silly amount of currency at cute Vtubers, but I'll settle for throwing a dime and then expensive dinner of ground beef later. I've actually been I've been considering getting the what is it called? Twitch integrated throwing system. Or TIT for short. For short. Because there's another VTuber that I found recently who I've come to like. They're very silly. My vital form. But what is it? I was considering getting that, and then like anyone who gives me bits, you know, like throws shit at my face. Sounds like fun, honestly. Okay, now for the load tracks. Well, if your thighs other aspects had physics, I could throw it at them instead. It'd be throwing it everywhere. Don't worry. I'd be getting pummeled from every direction. I'm sure. Should I just... Let's move this up a little bit. We'll have 2 tracks. We'll have 2 outbound tracks. That should work. And then what I can do here, I'll just rebuild the track really quick. And what I can do here is I can add a segment. You need an Indiana Jones Temple of Doom style track. I don't know, I'm not really into that more energetic music for the streams. Oh, you mean track, like track in the like railway track. No, I'm not. Well, You know, 4.5% grade is pretty close. Like this is a steep little climb here. Hang on, I'm curious now. What happens if I get a boxcar and like let's get a boxcar. Take off the handbrake. There it goes. Hang on. Oh, did I forget? I forgot to turn on the game audio. Whoops. I also forgot to set the game audio properties. Oh, whatever. And for some reason, the audio isn't going through. Um, if you have a 15% decline first from a really high hill, you can have all sorts of inclines after. Unfortunately, I can't tell how fast this thing is going, but like, I mean, it's moving. It's moving. It's schmoving. Holy shit. Not even the little uphill at the end is gonna stop it. It's got too much momentum. Okay, you can go away now. Doesn't seem like the safest bridge. I'm getting to that, okay? I'll get to that. Why? Why is game audio not? Oh, there we go. Okay. Someone just pinged me with a very poor financial decision. Let's see. How long is this segment? I can't remember. It's like 100 units long or something. I want them to be next to each other. What's the rotation on this one? 3, 4, 2, 40. Oh yeah. That'll work. 15. Slightly coincidentally enough, YouTube decided that I should have a train-related video about a nasty disaster caused by a boxcar's brakes failing. I learned how they have infrared cameras by the tracks. Which... Was that, like, one of the... whatever train derailment however many years later videos? I might have seen that one. I can't remember it exactly, but I might have seen it at some point. Come on. Thank you, game. Fuck. Okay, so those are going to be the output tracks. Mine supplies, output. All I need are the input tracks. Yeah, they say that regulations are written in blood, and it's fucking true. Unfortunately. How many cars could I even fit up here, like, feasibly? Actually, okay, I have a new idea. I'm just gonna make this a nice long, like, siding type deal. Sure, I can easily Google up what it was. Yeah. Like I said, regulations are written in blood, and sometimes they probably shouldn't be. Anyways. Branch. S2. Not tunnel. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so we'll have a nice long track. There. I think this has something to do with priorities, doesn't it? I cannot tell which of these is the correct. Okay, well that didn't do anything. What about this one? That also didn't do anything. What about this one? Okay, I cannot for the life of me remember how to make the switch change. How the switch work. How do switch work? Many Googlings later, it was that was East Palestine? I thought that was a hotbox. I could have sworn that was caused by like a hotbox and a faulty detector. -1. What does the priority do? I don't know. Whatever. It's an industry. It's an industry. It doesn't matter. Okay. So this is the layout that I've come up with, I suppose. Hill in the back, leading down to Bryson. Up here, we've got a switchback. Lets you back into the mine tracks. Over here, the 2 long mine tracks and the... what's it called? And the unloading track for mining supplies. Now, let me just check. Yeah. Visual Studio Code is up. All the stuff is in game graphs. Now I'll have to peek at YouTube to see if I can find anything on the Lock Megantic real faster after Google kept mentioning it. I think Lock Megantic was a similar incident, if I remember correctly. Different circumstances, but similar outcome. Entire town gets torched, unfortunately. Let's see if I can open a railroader modding utility. Okay. Select file. Graph. Let me see here. Now, first thing is I need to fucking raise up this stupid pole. This stupid fucking telegraph pole. And I don't remember how. Telegraph pole mover? Add pole 133. That is not the pole. How did I do it for my other fucking mod? Let me take a look. Spans, industries, scenery, displays. Which telegraph pole is that? I suppose the neat thing about train disasters is because even if I watch too many videos and get irrational fears, I can't afford via rail anyways. True. True. Why should I drive all the way into the city just to spend another 6 hours traveling to fucking Toronto of all places? Ew, Toronto. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be saying things like that. Okay. There's something that I want to do here. Something that I want to try. Which is... Okay, I don't know what the fuck that is. Which is... I want to, what's it called? Split my thing with, like, between Visual Studio and, Railroader. I have this. I have this thing. I also have this thing. Train trip through the Rockies might be nice, but then driving a car is much cheaper. Hang on. What if I... Extra capture. Capture specific window. Games built on Chromium cannot be captured with game capture. Never mind. Fuck. Okay. Remove. Woman. I've been de-womaned. Oh. Yeah, it's a toggle. That one's a toggle. The other two are on a timer. Window capture? Extra window capture. Select a window to capture. Whoa. Okay. Well, here's my VS Code window. Was wondering why it was lingering around over 5 minutes. I wasn't getting my cute flat-chested femboy mode back. Okay, well, here's my VS Code window. Can I make font size? Controls the font size in pixels. What if I set this to 20? Okay, that is going to help you actually see what the fuck I'm doing. Though I'm not sure how legible it is still, but it should help. So, what did I need? Go back down here. Need telegraph pole 133. So, if I line poles. Hello again, I'm back. Hello, back. I'm me. That toggle can't help me because I can't read. Obviously you can't read. It's in the description that it's a toggle. By the way, I don't know any of this by heart. I'm literally copying off of a notepad document right now. No, wait. Pole mover. And then that poles to move. One, three, three. Oh. JSON does not like that. Pole movement. Could call it toggle lactose tolerancy. That would be funny. Okay, let's see if that did anything. Could not find spliny handler, Elena's map mod, telegraph pole mover. Do I not? That's odd. I have the map mod and I have the mod, obviously. Okay, we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to figure that out. Let me take a screenshot of that. One moment. You figure out what this is, how to get it to work. Oh, I should also probably make a game graph dump. Create graph dump and .zip and show it. We'll see if anyone can help with that. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna change that right now. I'll just change the description. Well, I guess I'll go do something else. I wonder if I can... I don't think I can comment stuff out in JSON, but also it doesn't seem to have actually broken anything, so I think it's alright. So what do I need next? I need spans. Only need 3 spans, fortunately. Which, let me get the names of those up. Let's see. Name this mine supplies. What is the segment ID? SBL ERM TZYL. And then I just need to distance and and then I can copy that. What I'll do, and what I can do is I can do this, that, and that works. Then what I'll do is I will add another. Load track A. So what did you do this weekend? Asked my coworkers on Monday as I try to explain. I watched thick digital femboy get distracted with coding while playing with digital trains. This is an important part of the trains. It's the part that'll actually make it work. It's the part that's gonna make all this come together. Don't say anything. Don't ASMR coding. I could do that. Especially given that given that the keyboard sounds tend to come through my mic. What is this one? AP39. And then just one more. Oh, need a comma? That's a comma, yeah. What is this segment? Okay. Eight 3M0, I believe that is. Yeah, all the letters are lowercase, so that should be it. But now to go into lurk mode while getting a very late breakfast started. Don't burn it this time, please. I don't want that guilt weighing on me again. Can I comment all of this out? Comments are not permitted in JSON. Fuck. Whatever. As long as everything else works. If everything else works, then it's fine. Let me take a look at the modding utility and see. Read file. Yep. Telegraph pole mover. I'm not sure why that won't work. Whatever. Whatever. Then I can do... Let's see. Yeah, right after this, I will add... areas. Bryson, North Carolina. Industries. Bryson Mine. Name. We'll just call it Bryson Coal Mine for now. Uses contract crew. Oops. I should probably be referencing the game graph from a more similar industry. Let's see. Components. Formula. Type. Model.yes. Yick. Industry component. Name. Bryson Coal Mine. Empty track spans. Empty car type filter, just to keep things organized. Make sure. Shared storage. true. Input terms per day. We want... That's a good question. What is, Let me just... We'll add that later. Output terms per day. Let's see. Coal. We want enough coal that it's like worth it. So I'm gonna say tons to pounds, because this is in pounds. 500 tons of coal. Oh, it's just a multiplication. Hang on. 2,000 times 500. 500 tons of coal is only like 10 cars, though. We can totally fit more than 10 cars in here. This is like... Hang on. 10 cars. Okay, each of these sidings can comfortably hold eight cars, so about 16 times 16 times 50 is 1,600,000 pounds of coal. And that's it for that. I believe I need to put that there. I hope I put that in the right spot. Okay, bro got back to me. If we want to use like half a car of mining supplies, that's like 40,000 pounds. So, mining supplies, 40,000. Don't worry about the fucked up logs. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything's going fine. What do we need now? We're gonna put down... Okay, now we need to make the... this. The unloader. Type model dot ops dot industry unloader. Name. I'm going to change the name of all this eventually. Price in mine U1. Track spans. Where's the spans? Mine supplies. Car type filter. I believe that's XM. Shared storage. True. Load ID. Mining. Supplies. I keep putting down semicolons. Storage change rate of 0 since it's all being eaten by the formula. Max storage, I'll say if we need 40,000 mining supply, if we need 40,000 pounds of mining supplies per day at tier 5, then I'll make the max storage double that, I believe. And order around empties. True. Card transfer rate. We'll make that. We'll make that a little higher. Order around loaded. False. Okay. Now what I can do is I believe that HM and HT are those. So what I'll do is I will do that. I'm gonna type model.ops.tree loader name track spans. For this one, we use 2 track spans. We're going to use load track A and load track B. Car type filter. I believe that is going to be how do I put multiple car types in there? Multiple car types, multiple car types. How? You know what? Not gonna think about it. We're just gonna put HM for now and be done with it. Shared storage, true. Load change rate, I believe, is next. Oh no, load ID is next. Load ID col load change rate 0, and then next store. I don't want it to be double of the col this time. I believe I'll make it 2400000, and then around empties false. Car transfer rate. I want this to be fairly fast, so we're going to go with do like actually, you know what? I'm gonna lower this to 60,000, and what I'll do is I think this is per day. Transfer rate per day. So what I'll do is I'll set this to 24 million, 2.4 million as well. True. Set that flag to true. And that should be it. That should be the whole thing. I'm just gonna close railroader modding utility. Start array.path. Line 342 position 2 car type filter. What's wrong with the car type filter? Oh. Okay. No. But one moment. Thank you. Could not hot reload graph to check the log file for errors, exception while rematerializing the spliny's object reference an instance of an object. I'm going to assume that has I'm going to assume that has to do with the tower, the telegraph pole, because look at this. I don't know why that's doing that, but got that, and we got U1. Now, if I set this to tier 5, let's save the game here. If I set this to tier 5, sleep, up until interchange. Where? I didn't get any interchange. I didn't get anything. What? Okay, let me try removing this stupid fucking spliny thing. Let me get rid of that. Reloaded map data. Let's sleep now. Sylvia Interchange received 3 cars. Oh, it's because I didn't have the contract on. I'm stupid. Now at tier 5. Soviet Interchange received 2 cars. Why did it only receive 2 cars? Okay, neither of those are going to the mine. Let me get rid of all these. What if I set all these to false? Reload map data. Sleep. Three cars. Why? Why is it not ordering cars? I don't get it. I don't get it. Formulaic industry component track spans storage input terms per day, output terms per day. I am incredibly confused. Okay, let me reload the game. Let me relaunch the game. Let me see if that fixes it. Sometimes that fixes it. There's a bug. There's a bug flying around my head. Okay, we are back here. Locations: Bryson Coal Mine, Tier 5 contract. Why doesn't it specify an interchange there? You know what? I'm not even gonna bother. Sleep. Sova Interchange did not take any fucking cars. Dude. Why? Well, at least my map is fixed. But why isn't it working? I'm thoroughly flummoxed. I'm very confused. Name. Name uses contract components formula. Formulaic industry component. Name Bryson coal mine. Track spans, car type filter, storage, input terms per day, output terms per day. Why? Why isn't it working? You know what? I don't feel like continuing to deal with this at the moment. I'm gonna do something else. I'm going to... Fuck it, I'm gonna scenery. I'm going to put down some motherfucking scenery. Let's just make sure I have the correct... There. Let us create scenery. One track mine. Oh. Why is that, like, curved like that? Why is it facing that way? Okay, maybe we're not gonna two-track mine? I thank Zeki Lucky 07 for following the channel. 8 coal shoot mine. Dude, okay, that's too much. That's too much. I don't remember getting these though. Up. Stand. Ear. Let's just what fucking asset pack? This is part of... Hang on. This has to be part of fucking the CLBs. When did this get added? What? Okay, well fortunately I can change where the tracks are as long as I don't like delete anything. I'm gonna try and get this to line up with the angle of the track. Fop. You know what? My tail. No. I need that. How do I get this? Center that kinda mostly. You're the one being suspicious right now, SMH my head. Let me see here. Lower the building. and move the fucking track spans because, of course, they are no longer in the correct position. What's the angle again? 34240. No. 34240. Now I need to figure out how to make this track fucking... Oh, that worked. I was going to say I need to figure out how to make this track straight, but that seemed to do it. Okay. Where's you? Grab. Move it back there a little bit. What else do I want to put down? What else would I want to put down in this coal mine other than the mine tipple itself? Probably a little thing for the mine supplies. No, that's not it. Let's see. What the hell is Badger Mine? Oh, interesting. Freight house? I think that's too big. Freight depot. Oh yeah, that'll work. Only weird thing is that this isn't changing the terrain. Let me get another scenery object in here. It's like... What is it? Hang on. Is this a Unity mod? I can't tell. How do I fucking select this again? Can I, if I select this, then select this. Okay. Whatever. Fucking, I don't care. Where's... coal? There's a coal pile somewhere here. I just can't remember. There, pile. Pile. I want you to join the pile. I'll just, like, cover this up with the coal pile. That works. And I don't know what else I would add. The main thing I'm fucked up about right now is, like, the fucking, the mine, like, won't actually order cars, and I don't know why. What if... Yeah, I don't have the RTM objects pack loaded. Or do I? No, I don't. So I don't know if these are part of that objects pack or not. I'm kind of concerned that they are, and I'm not going to be able to, like... I don't want to use them, honestly, at this point. I'm suspicious of them. Only problem is I don't know where this one is. Where is your source? Did I put it underground? You can't hide from me. I'll delete you from the very code itself. I'm gonna have to reload. Okay, cool. It's gone. I'm gonna need to fucking restart the game because, of course, that breaks things. Fuck. Fuck me. Not literally. Don't do that. Did... I could always just... I have the file still. I could always just delete it from my mods folder and see what happens. Hang on, let me close the game one more time. Just to test, just as a test. Oh. Ah, fuck. I deleted the fucking code. Hang on. Thanks, I deleted the code by accident. I gotta rewrite the fucking... I gotta rewrite the, Let's bring this back up. I gotta rewrite the fucking script for getting rid of the power pole. Removing the power poles. Fucking, where is it? 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 Um, I think it was 133, right? Let me just check. Yep. Hell yeah. Wait. Float, path, pole movement, 0, line, position 31. Does it not like the floating points? Is it not a fan of the floating points? Okay, I'll get rid of the floating points. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What did I... Oh! It needs to be nested. Is that it? Cool. I'm not gonna be able to see the pole move for a bit, but I know that it's moved. Next order of business. I just want to check this. Oh yeah, all those were part of the RTM pack for some reason. Okay. Ugh. Hey, what happened to you? New look? Yeah, I've had this for a while now, dingus. It's been a little while. Oh wait, shit. Your follower goal of 170 was just completed 18 minutes ago. Wow. All right, let me. Is that the prefix? I can't remember. Yeah, it is. Create scenery. Let's put down. Life's busy. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I'm just fucking with you a little bit. Let's see. How how you doing? I'm doing all right. I've been working at the what is it? I've been I've been working away at college and all that. Depot. That is much too big. Freight house, general. That's still too big. Since when are you in college? I've been in like college, university shit for a while now. Like over a year. It's it's not terrible. What are you studying? I'm in the computer science program, or not computer science, the computer programming program. So, like actual coding shenanigans. Where Switchman Shanty. That works perfectly. High quality railroader mod. High quality railroader mod that doesn't fucking work, by the way. I yeah. I it's broken. It's broken. I can't get it to spawn any cars and I don't know how to fix it. So I'm just ignoring the problem. I'm going to build scenery. Lesson 1 from college. If you have a problem, just ignore it. It'll go away eventually. That's terrible advice. Is this on the ground? It is on the ground. Nice. Okay. I probably want a tipple. Mine tipple 1 shoot. Uh-huh. What about... Where is it? Alright. Tipple 1 short. Oh, these are like different parts of it. I think I haven't been here since like half a year to a year. That sounds about right, given the information gap. Let me just turn this around. That looks about right. Move it down a little bit. Maybe A little bit to the left. Maybe a little ways back. Now I need something to put behind the mine tipple, which is a slight problem. Silo, washing plant, washing tank, conveyor, drill press, factory frames. What can I put behind here? What could I put back here that will make it not look like crap? No, that doesn't look great. It's an open room concept. Grain elevator? Load? Is this going to load? Actually, I kind of fuck with that. I do kind of fuck with that. It looks a little dumb, but I kind of fuck with that. Maybe the, yeah, darker color. Just gotta line it up. Maybe move it down a little bit, in a little bit. Please do not fuck the building. Please do not the building. I may have been gone for a year, but my humor barely changed. Yeah, I can tell. Dude, I actually kind of like this. This actually looks kind of good. Like, it looks kind of stupid, but it also looks kind of good. Maybe more coal piles would help, but like... Yeah, it kind of looks like a mine. Wow. The colors seem wrong. I don't know. The colors are different, but you know what? It doesn't matter because it's... You think that this fucking mining company, like, bothers to color their buildings correctly? No, they don't. Looks like you have the part selected. Let me look at this. Ooh. Okay, that is way too big. That is way too big of a building. That's also way too big of a building. Hang on. These are all way too big. These are all too big. These... Ooh. Needs more glitter. Yeah, that might be what it's missing. Oh, you know what I can do? I can put another little building over here. What this kind of building reminds me of? Yeah, it's... Holy shit, 2 fort. My face when there is not 2 forts. There's in fact only 1. Yeah, this looks about right for a crappy ass coal mine. I think it just needs another pile of coal. Also maybe for this thing to move down a little bit more. Yeah, exactly. That's the problem that I'm having right now is I have a coal mine and it refuses to order any fucking cars to load with coal or to mine coal. Oh god. Oh, what the fuck? The train track looks slightly problematic. I'm trying to fix that, okay? I'm trying to fix that. I don't know why it looks like that. I don't know why it's doing that. I can't for the life of me tell. I'm to move it further away. Oh my god. Fuck it. Maybe if I just put more, if I put more stuff, if I put more stuff down. Yeah, they didn't bother to excavate the tracks properly. If I just put more shit down, maybe it'll fix itself eventually. It seems like it's just artifacting left over from the scenery, so it should be alright. Uh, this... Okay, game won't show me. What about ignoring the problem and hoping it goes away? That's a valid one too. Tilt the pile. Okay, there's starting to be like some weird shenanigans going on. There's like some weird shit going on here. Like, hang on. If I save, when I go in here, go to locations, go to coal mine, hit it on tier 5, and sleep. I get 1 car. Now, I have an idea to fix this. And it's going to involve changing something here. I have all of these order around to set to false. What if I set them all to true? And also reload the save to see if the terrain is less fucked up, quite frankly. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I don't know, sometimes it works. I've restarted my game a couple times now and it just fixes itself. Just tab me out. What the fuck? Oh, never mind. Yeah, see, there we go. The coal pile is... All of the stuff that I added is gone because I forgot to save it, but, you know, well, it'll be fine. We'll work it out. I can put it back. Tier 5. Amount of tech problems I've solved with restarting is frankly staggering. The fact that there's a specify interchange now is 5 cars. It was hopeful, but then I got 5 cars at the interchange, and now I'm less hopeful. Bit. These are the only 2 cars it ordered. Hang on. I gotta see something. I gotta try I gotta see what happens. If I... select that. Okay, that's been delivered. Now, if I move this there, and I skip another day. Okay, it's full. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Hell yeah. Okay, it's a little bit jank, but it works. It does work. I feel like there might be something missing. What do you mean there's something missing? It fucking works. Why is there a random tractor on the coal car? Yeah, ignore the tractors. Ignore the tractors. It works! Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add... what was it? I'm gonna add the, No, I can't. I have to restart my game. I'm gonna add the scenery back that I, accidentally got rid of. No train expert, but I feel like trains might need a locomotive. No, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Don't worry. Oh my god, it worked. Like it's still being weird, but it worked. I don't know why it only ordered 1 car the first day, but like, who cares? It works technically. Okay, it's a very humble coal mine. They didn't want to overwhelm you the first day. Let's add back the scenery that I accidentally forgot to remember to save earlier. Oh, the coal pile texture's fixed. Nice. Okay, put that there, and then I think I give it like a little bit of an angle. Yeah, so it's like facing, it's like angled down a little bit. And there was a... What is it? What was it? Railcar oil tank. That's right. I was wondering about the coal piles earlier since it just looked like gravel. I'm going to blame the one mod that I removed that like fixed a bunch of shit. I'm gonna blame that for that. So oil tank. Just adding a little bit of stuff around. Is wood shaving shed. Oh, actually that looks like a nice that's a nice little thing. Hang on. I'm gonna put that back here. Oop. Apparently, if you look at it from the top, it disappears. Never mind, I might not do that, actually. What was this here? Single rail stack combined. Those don't look like something that would just be at a coal mine, though. Definitely not a fucking can of chlorine. No, that would not just be here. That would not just be sitting here. Hmm. What if I just, like, poles? Oh, yeah. Make the air quality, makes the air quality underground better. I think that would just kill the miners, honestly. Yeah, I think that they might have, like, they could have, like, poles. Like a stack of poles lying around, maybe? Maybe over here we get a little... Another little tool shed. What else could there be? What else could there be? What other kind of junk would be around here? Maybe like... ties? I mean, those kind of look like support beams, kind of would. But at the same time, I don't really like how they look. It'd be really funny. Hang on, let me find a pipe. Pipe, 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 pipe. I don't know, something about just having a fucking pipe here would be really funny to me. Just like having a pipe poking out of the background. No, I'm not gonna do that. I think this looks good. I think this looks good. Ominous pipe of the woods. Just make sure I don't have any unnecessary nulls. Alright. That's it. That's the mod, basically. I mean, it only took like 3 hours. Okay. And now... sleep. Receive 3 cars. Sounds about right. You know what, let's just grab this whole consist. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Select this. Put it there. And now I can sleep again. To get more cars. And now for the part now for this part. I'm gonna head over here. As my game slowly dies. Or quickly dies. You see all of this. Well, this is going away. And, this is going away. And I'm going to move this to the front of the train. Going to... That's not the button I wanted to push. Going to spawn in a caboose. Make the roof not fucking white. Blindingly white. Thank you. Oh, I turned off all the RLW stuff, didn't I? So I don't have the most of the Pennsylvania stuff, do I? Damn. Oopsies. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I'll live with it. Because you know what I'll do? I'll just, Just, spawn in this guy. Look at this big fuck. That's actually a nice little green. That's a nice little green paint scheme right there, actually. Class lights. Sand dome numbers. Safety decals. Do we want to subpar southern this? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get a slightly more beefy. Yep. Whistle. And then oh, hang on. Let's add safety decals there. Cool. Actually, you know what? I really want to try out those the Pennsylvania like fake Penzi stock that got released. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna save game. I'm gonna quit. I'm going to figure out which of these is the fucking Pennsylvania stuff. Pennsylvania! Pennsylvania! Let's see. RSP, RNF, RXM, RNF dash. Okay, RNF dash 3, the RXM classes, the RSP. And RSP1B, RRP, ugh. RJP, RMF-2. That looks about right. Quit. Restart for the 5th fucking time today. 5th. The 5th time today. Ugh. Ah. Now, which one do I want to spawn in? Car name subtitle. That's... What the fuck? Oh, wait. Whoops, I forgot to turn on the tenders. Oopsie daisies. Alright, restart number 5. Restart number 6. Or 7. I've lost track at this point. Water. I love water. Love water. I'm going to place an RMF-2, or probably better known as the Pennsylvania Railroad H6SB. Look at this little goober. It is absolute dingus. Now, of course, we need a fitting whistle. Now, of course, that means the PRR3 chime. Because I'm pretty sure that the only 2 Pennsylvania whistles I have are that and this. And I prefer this one. So let's hop on. Get right in there. Back it up. It's a very silly little engine. It's a very silly looking engine. With the whole thing going on up front. And hook up to the caboose. And yeah, we've basically got a prototypical little Pennsylvania Railroad consist. Who needs this much air brake? Me, apparently. Why are the 2 side rods like wheel trim, valve gear trim? No. Let's just make that black. There. And off we go into the sunset. If I get sick of driving, then I'll just teleport myself to Bryson and fucking do the climb from there, because I really want to test out how well all that works. Because it might be terrible. I also just realized that this entire train is going to go into hotbox if I don't fucking turn that off. Please save and reopen your apply changes. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not doing that. I don't care about damage. These cars can get to their destination completely fucking ruined for all I care. text. For consolidation, this thing has pretty big driving wheels. Like, these are pretty good sized wheels. I told you to drive, not drive carefully. Exactly. My job is to drive, not to drive carefully. My job is to drive, so I drive. Yeah, this is a nice little train. This is a nice little consist. It appears I've lost all my cars. However, I was only told to drive, not retrieve cars. Okay, yeah, I'm not driving all the way to fucking Bryson. Oh. Back in the seat with ya. For 500 tons of train, this thing is getting off. This thing's pulling out pretty quickly. Dude, both of those are innuendos, and I fucking hate it. Both of those were fucking innuendos, and I'm going to cause issues. All right, let's just have a nice jaunt up the line a little bit. Pass that signal at danger and head into the spur. Oh, that's what I was missing. I knew I was missing something. I forgot to make the bridge. I'll do the bridge another time. I'll do the bridge another time. I will do the bridge another day. All I care about currently is that the mod is functional. All right. Up we go. You know what people say? We'll cross that bridge when we get there, when delaying a problem. I think there's irony to be found there. Me when there is no bridge to cross. Oh yeah, I forgot about the road too. I've got to figure out the road. Because that looks stupid. Yeah, this is a pretty fucking steep grade, I'm starting to realize. Like, geez, you really need a nice run up here or to get up. Even with an empty train, because this is still like 500 tons. How much is the locomotive? The locomotive is like 150 tons. So this is still like 300 tons of train, 300 something tons of train that you need to get up here. Not including the locomotive. It's like, this is fucking peak mountain railroading right here, though. 4.5% grade, full train. This entire line is on a hill, so like, I don't know, I find it funny. I find it humorous, personally. Load cars barrel down the track at Mach 5 with 50 tons of coal. Yeah, you don't even need to like use an engine to bring the trains down. You can just fucking gravity train it. I don't think this entire thing is going to fit in like up here. You could also gravity train the switching, actually, because this is all a hill. Yeah, the engine's just to bring them up. Bringing them down is Mother Nature's job. Yeah, if you had a slightly shorter engine, it would definitely fit. But I don't think this is gonna fit. Yep, there's the bumper, and I'm still fouling the points. Okay, I'll let that roll back down then. This is the gravity train I was talking about. Works just as well with empties as it does with loads. Right, let's back it up in here. I'm not sure if all of these will fit. They'll probably fit. I probably still need to tweak some numbers, but it'll probably fit. Oh yeah, it's gonna fit. They'll fit. I should be able to fit the rest of these in the head shunt, so I can just pick them up now, rather than having to go back a second time. Or a third time, or however many times. This one car still got a little bit of coal in it. They're all loading evenly. That's nice. I don't even remember how much power this engine has, but the fact that it nearly stalled getting up here is like, this is not an easy mine to serve. You've got to be very much on top of your throttle and your brakes. You've got to be very on top of your speed. Ah. Oh. I mean, to be fair, it's hard to get up here, but it makes a good bit of money. It's gonna make a good bit of money because this is like what, just $1,000 just to deliver the empties, basically. It's quite a bit. It's a good bit of money. No, bad. Yeah, let me take a look. Yeah, that's about that's a little over $1,000, maybe $1,200, just for bringing in the empties. Like that's good money. I mean, of course, being in the Appalachians, coal is king. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh fuck. You... One small problem. You cannot take this turn fast, like, at all. You gotta do this shit at, like, 3 miles an hour. I'm probably gonna change that a little bit to be less... I'm gonna change that to be less terrible. Just taking a few screenshots for the mod page. Honestly, I kind of like this curve being a piece of shit because, like, it's kind of funny. I like this curve being in, like, a piece of crap that you can't go through faster than, like, 5 miles an hour. But, I mean, that's basically it. That's, like, all I wanted to do today. Like, just make a functioning railroader mod. And you know what? It works. It functions. There's still a few kinks to iron out, but like, it works. And honestly, I'm really proud of it. I think this is probably the most crazy, the biggest mod that I've made so far, and it's, oh my god, it's, I don't know, something about this is just, it's just beautiful to see. It's just beautiful. This is just like a beautiful fucking screenshot right here. Dude. Okay. That's it. We're done. That's it. It's over. We're done. We're done with that. We're done with this. I'm I'm a bit tired, but I'm also very happy with how this turned out. So, I think it was worth it. Ooh, yeah. um, Overall, this has just been a nice, like, pretty uneventful, relaxing Saturday stream. So, I really appreciate everyone who came here for well, for being here. Should try Railroad Tycoon or 3. I could. I've taken a look at them before. Um, I'm going to YouTube obviously can't, but I'm gonna actually send you guys out on a raid. 'Cause where is it? There we go. Not sure how King's stream has only been going for an hour and 45 when he started before I started, and I've been going for 3 hours, but I'm not gonna think about it, and I'm just gonna send you idiots on the raid. Go. Get out of here. Shoo. Thanks for watching.